channel.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. My name is Som with All of My Locks, and this is so welcome back to our channel. Let's get right into the video. But before we get into the video, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. My daughter and I really appreciate you guys. If you are new to our channel, welcome. Thank you for clicking on the video. Please relax, sit back, but before you do that, subscribe and join the tribe.
Comment. Hit the notification bell.
Hit the notification bell so that you're aware anytime we post a new video. And there's lots to gain here. We release lots of entertainment, premium content, lots of tips to help you on your lock journey. So
Let's start.
let's get into the video. Okay, so guys, we have a big announcement today. Olomachi has a big announcement today about her hair, and I'm going to leave that to Olomachi to do. I have a feeling some of you probably already know what we're going to say, and like I said to Olomachi, this is something that we really do want to carry our subscribers along with. Yeah, so we didn't want to surprise you guys with this. But you know, like I was saying before, I wanted to give a bit of background. My daughter has over 600 locks, for those of you who are new to our channel. And obviously for somebody her age, she's just 7, that's a lot. I mean, even for some adults, that's quite a lot of hair. When you think about the time required for maintenance, the time required, you know, just sit to get that maintained.
It took 4 days to do it.
So,
but I was opening everything
yes,
in my box when I could
yes.
get sold by her in skits.
So her last retie took 4 days. Not that it needed to take 4 days, but you know, that was the length of time it took if she wasn't going to lose her mind. Okay, but normally for her over 650 locks, it usually takes us, because she's a child, if we were to do it as a stretch, it would take at least 5 hours with one person doing it, which is usually the case because she just cannot stand to have.
You see, she was the one who was doing it.
She just cannot stand to have more than one person.
This lady took 4 days, and I will not brag her. I would even thank her.
She just cannot stand to have more than one person on her head at a time.
You don't
okay?
You don't want to even talk, but she gave me more looks than you, but it wasn't even a good idea to make them more tiny than yours.
Yeah, so yeah, I will accept full responsibility for that. That is true. Like she keeps pointing out, it was my idea to give her so many locks. My intentions were good at the time.
But now, it's definitely not helping.
Yeah. So the reason why I gave her so many locks was I talk a bit more about this in another video where I explained why I got micro locks for a 4-year. I put my micro locks for a 4-year-old.
Just go back to that video and then
I will link it up. I will link it up somewhere. I wanted micro locks that would closely mimic loose natural hair, so that she wouldn't be limited in terms of versatility and styling. That was the reason.
To do it.
And of course, at the time, I didn't have as much experience with micro locks as I do now. I obviously had done my research, but it's one thing to do research, it's another thing to have actual hands-on experience, with tiny locks. So I'm going to leave it to her because it's her announcement. So I'm going to leave it to her to tell you guys what the big announcement is. So over to you.
I'm going to cut my hair.
Did we decide already? Really? Okay, so I thought we were considering 3 options.
So 1, to cut my hair. 2, to combine them or free to leave them like that. And I choose number 1.
Okay, so she actually wanted to go with number 1, but other people besides me, so this wasn't just me, you know, her dad, her grandma, her aunties prevailed upon her to think it through. So school doesn't open until late September or mid-September, and so since she literally got her retired less than a week ago, we finished her retired less than a week ago, they prevailed upon her to give it time to think it through. And then right after school starts, because she's going to 3rd grade, right after school starts and she's made new friends, you know, and acclimatized to her new class, then we can revisit the idea, because she'll be due she'll be due for another retightening in the next 6 weeks. Okay, so we're going to revisit the idea and figure out if she still wants to cut her hair, or like grandma and aunties have been suggesting, she could just combine and make them just, you know, a little bit smaller than mine.
Grandma just said
she doesn't like my size.
Grandma just said that you shouldn't dare to come here.
Pretty much. Grandma, in no uncertain terms,
her mom just said that she didn't dare to touch my hair with
not
anything.
to dare to cut her grandbaby's hair. So
not even dare to touch.
I really want that to be Olumachi's decision, but I appreciate that for a 7-year-old, she might have been making that decision from an emotional point of view.
That's actually tough.
Thank you.
No, there's not other people that you should be thinking about what they want. You should be thinking of the person they're talking about.
Yeah, that's true. But so I think the fear that her dad and her aunties have is that she was making an emotional decision on the spur of the moment because she wasn't enjoying the retype. So the idea behind giving it 7 weeks is that hopefully she'll have thought it through, because like she said, nobody else in her grade wears a fade or a low cut. So obviously that's going to take quite a bit of courage and self-confidence. I have no doubt that she has all the self-confidence it takes, but because that was going to be a really drastic decision, I thought that it was only right and fair that we should let our subscribers know, so that, you know, in the event that she decides to cut it, and if she does decide to cut it, we're going to film it and carry you guys along and film,
you know,
film
you
the entire process.
People will start crying. I know. I'm serious, people will start crying.
Anyway,
you don't know what to do.
We don't know yet for a fact that she's going to cut it. Fingers crossed that she just decides to combine to something slightly smaller than mine. So I was thinking,
you know, you just said that, so I won't.
Yeah, so I was thinking that when she's less emotional about it, that we could combine to about 350 thereabouts. I am all for, you know, if she's going to combine, I'm all for that, because as the person who has been primarily responsible for her hair care and her reties up to this point.
Look, okay, if we got 260 likes for this video, we're going to get my mom to cut her hair. What about that?
No, that's not going to happen. That's
okay.
Definitely.
If we get 260
hold
likes,
on.
then my mom.
Let me make a suggestion. If we get 250 likes on this video, okay, then we'll combine her hair. If we get 500 likes on this video, we're not going to cut her hair. How does that sound? If we, so let's put a time.
So-
let's put a time on it. Let's put a time on it.
Seriously.
Let's make it as hard as possible. If we get 1,000 likes on this video in 3 weeks, 1,000 likes on this video in 3 weeks, we're not cutting her hair. Definitely not. Listen. If we get, hold on. If we get 1,000 likes,
Never.
if we get 1,000 likes, we're not cutting her hair. If we get 250 likes, right, we'll combine her hair. But if we don't get up to 100 likes in 3 weeks, then I guess what it means is that the subscribers are not really invested in her hair, and then
if we get
she's
like
free to do
if we
anything
get
she
wait
wants.
if we get 100 likes on this video, we're cutting my hair. Get 100 likes.
So if we get
Please, I beg you.
if we get less than 100 likes on this video in a 3-week period, then she's cutting her hair, I guess.
200 and 200 likes, she's cutting her hair.
But what I mean,
Cut your hair.
jokes aside,
Cut your
jokes aside, I think combining her locks at this point is not a bad idea at all. Yeah, I mean, if I can reduce my workload by combining her hair, I'm all for it. Honestly, I really am.
I don't want to be a snitch, but I'm just not saying this to be rude. But she actually doesn't. But she doesn't actually get that more compliments from that me. But I'm trying to say that she does get compliments, but not compliments. I'm not trying to be a snitch here.
So the
I'm
reason,
just serious.
okay, so let me explain can I explain to our subscribers the reason why she keeps insisting that she would rather cut the hair than combine is that she pointed out to me. So she pointed out to me that I hardly get any compliments about my hair.
Only some.
Yeah, I mean, I get a few, but she, everywhere she goes, and I mean, it's understandable. Look at that, everywhere
When
she
someone
goes
sees that
in
this hair,
school,
they feel like using one eye to just walk here, cut the hair, and touch it with that one and say, "Oh, thanks for the hair."
So everywhere she goes, in school, at church, in supermarkets, absolutely everywhere
Seriously,
she
two
goes. She gets
Two
compliments.
people ask for her YouTube video
people stop us, like random
The
strangers
eyes
stop us to ask us
just
questions.
felt like cutting.
Okay, young lady, I'm going to need you to calm down. So yeah, I mean, that is true. That is true. She does have a point, which is why I'm saying I'm not going to combine them to as big as mine. I have about 240, right? So the plan is she has 600 and she has over 650. No. You got some new ones in the front. So you don't have.
Yeah, 650.
No.
I have 650.
You got some new
So
ones.
first I got 651, then 2 locks started growing.
So with this last retightening, she got some in the back and a couple of new ones in the front. So yes, at her last retightening, she had 651. Oh, sit up, darling. She had 651, but we're going to have to do a new lock count to be sure. So yeah, I'm not going to combine them to be as big as mine. By the time we're combining, she will still have well above 300, probably above 350. That's the plan. So they'll still be pretty small.
And 400.
No, don't be up to 400. They'll still be pretty small, but just not as small as they currently are now. Okay. All right. So if you're still watching at this point, and you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. We always go.
You can ask.
We read all your
why
comments.
I'm cutting my hair. Yes. Even if it sounds rude, please ask away. I'll be happy.
We'll read all your comments and we will respond. So thank you so much for watching once again. If you're new here, once again, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you get all our videos.
And stay blessed.
Stay blessed. Bye-bye.